Help. I've been flashing red for hours and I don't know why. I even still flash when I'm in cutscenes. Wait, do I know why? Yeah, no, because we identified the eye, but not the intestines, right? Somebody identify my intestines.
Endure.
Here.
In enduring, grow strong.
Weakness hears you.
I hear your words.
Identify. There. Next time I rest, he'll know identify, and then again identify these nuts. Anyway. Alright, we've infiltrated the barracks Obama.
I shall serve.
That's not who I want to control.
Done.
You guys friend or foe? Bunch of generic guard people. Alright, I'll just pick a random one to talk to, just to talk to someone in this room. You see one of Curse's finest. He looks a little bored. What do you want? Don't you know there's a lockdown? This is not new dialogue, I don't think. Alright, well. Cliffhanger. Oh man. Next episode's gonna start in the barracks. Right. What's gonna happen in there? Just kidding, nothing. I tricked you. I got you excited about nothing, and you get nothing. What? All these dinosaurs. Did they get the disease? Did they transmit the disease? The limbs and the tricas? You see a pretty young woman. Her face is flushed and bruised. Her hair is in disarray. Although her clothes are nice, they are torn in several places. She's moving through the streets warily, glancing over her shoulder occasionally. Greetings! She jumps at your greeting and whips around to face you. As her eyes travel along your scars, a look of concern crosses her face. Hello, Cutter. I'm Kiri. What can I do for you? You seem rather nervous. What's wrong? She frowns at you, then shrugs. There are people who don't like me. I try to avoid them whenever possible. Why don't they like you? I'm a harlot. I'm young, pretty, and good at what I do. She smiles. The other girls said I was taking business away from them, so they beat me and told me not to show my face around here anymore. Said they'd make sure I wasn't pretty anymore if they caught me here. Then why did you come back? She laughs. The Jink, what else? I can't leave and set up elsewhere without Jink, and I can't earn Jink if I'm not here. I'm pretty much trapped. She sighs and looks away. I'd do anything if I could get my hands on some decent Jink. Anything. She looks you over carefully before answering. Sure, Cutter. Anything. If the price is right. You got something in mind? Not really. I was just curious. Bye.
Dated my journal. All right.
So you can set her up to kill the guy that might be cheating on his wife. But I don't have any reason to pick. Like, I don't have any particular reason, even if he is cheating on his wife, to murder him? Of all the tasks I've gone on, that one's kind of harder to justify. Just do it on a whim for funsies. You see a sallow-skinned Githyanki, thin of face and mean of eye, stalking deliberately. You can practically smell his rage. As you approach, he looks up at you. What do you want? He snarls. Who are you? I am Anisui. Anisius. Probably not right, but it's everything else is going to be really frustrating to say. I am Anisius, and you shall address me as your honor. I am one of the town leaders, and I have earned that honor. He looks closely at you. You do not belong here. What do you want? I seek a diva. His eyes narrow. A diva? What could you do with a diva, and why are you seeking one in Cursed? I believe it has the secret to my mortality. He looks at you as if you've gone over the edge of insanity. You're badly in need of help. Good day. He turns stiffly away from you. People don't even take me seriously when I'm honest. What can you tell me of Cursed? He scoffs. Ask anyone who has time. I have matters of state on my mind. Matters of state? He eyes you carefully, seeming to weigh you in his mind and judge you. Nothing to which you might contribute. Now step aside. I must consider.
All right.
Okie dokie. Nobody likes me. I'm so lonely. The gate to Carcery. This must be usable at some point. It's like a portal. The gate to Carcery is festooned with various skulls. They moan quietly through their eye sockets in the breeze. Oh, like the wind going through them. I thought they were actually moaning. They're just eternally aroused by being part of a gate. Yeah, I chose to interpret moan that way. Why am I like this? That wasn't a response to the other thing, it was the fact that I picked up a bunch of junk. Hello, green-haired lady. Of course you have green hair and pronouns. This one... Why am I like this? This woman wears a haughty expression on her aquiline face, and her contempt for you is obvious as she speaks to you. I'm a busy woman. Do not detain me long. I have you a few questions about Cursed. She looks you over appraisingly. I would really love to stay and chat with such a fine specimen, but I'm afraid duty calls. Do you understand, don't you? Of course you do. This heavy door appears to not only be locked but fortified. You won't be getting in this way. It looks open to me. That's supposed to look like a fortified door? Like that shading there makes it look like this is an open door and that's the wall inside the door. Confusing. Unsure if genuine glitch in the remaster or something. Or if it always looked like that and it's just like not leading to the impression that it means to visually. Let's fill this map in. A lot of cursed thugs. Warehouse. And of course, every time I hear the word cursed, I'm just thinking the word cursed. You know, the one that it sounds like I'm saying when I say it the way that it looks like it's spelled. Damn it! I'm really bad about shift tab right now. I've done it like 6 times this episode already. That's the first time I've called it out. I just really wish that you always were in auto run mode. Having to hit shift to run is stupid. I don't see any reason you'd ever want to walk. I love when games take 3 times as long to play. Whoa! That makes me moan. You see a short man, his eyes smoldering with repressed resentment. He's barking out orders at his workers, and impatiently turns to you. What do you want? Who are you? I'm Devore. This is my warehouse. These are my employees. This is my time you're wasting. Who had questions? He sighs. What? What is this place? He sighs with exasperation. It's a warehouse. We store things. Weapons, gold, alcohol, fabric, food. Just about anything the body needs. You have heard of warehouses, right? What can you tell me of Cursed? It's a town where people try to make a living. We're all getting by, doing what we can. And sometimes we're interrupted by adventurer types who seem to think that all we do all day is wait around for them to ask questions. Anyway, more questions. But one of my favorite dumb details about the Nameless One is how he just refuses to even acknowledge when he's just straight up...
I'm gone.
Somebody just hates talking to him, and every single dialogue option is them trying to exit the conversation.
Done.
And the Nameless One just keeps going, like, oh, yes. What is this place? Who are you? It's like, shut up. Leave me alone. Jessilia seems to be going through some shit. Also, this one Harmonia officer named Scatch. Can I talk to Jessilia? Okay. She's just a girl. How much harm can she do? Alright. Help me. Please kill them before they enslave me. I'll do what I can. Thought I was going to instantly start combat. You see a Harmonium officer dressed in his commercial armor. He seems to be in charge of the workforce of Harmonium slavers. Yep, they're just explicitly slavers, okay. Oh, this is the daughter. This is east? I went east? What? He seems like an especially vicious and haughty member of the breed. What do you want? I'm here to get Tainted Barsa's daughter back. He smirks at you. Are you now? What do you do if I kill her? He gestures to his men. Kill her! He draws his blade and attacks you. It was a fake out, he's actually attacking me. Well, he might be attacking her. Hard to say. Are those two fighting also? I'm not sure.
Yes.
Oh. Bit low on spells, are we?
What's up?
Should do a taunt just because there's so many enemies.
I will hear you.
Hi.
That's a lot of spell effects. I'm just gonna turn this game down a bit on my end. Holy shit, spells are loud in this game. Really unpleasantly loud. Is she dead? There's Jessilia damage 50, damage taken 50. Ah. I can't find any indication that she died. I only see this one notification. Honestly, it's really nice when you have other CRPGs where you can click on an individual character and see the feed of what happened to them. Because this spamming you with all the information in real time is just so unhelpful in most MMOs and CRPGs. Really anything, really. It's the feed is never usually that helpful. I'm convinced that in MMOs it only exists so that, like in a WoW, a mod can parcel the information for you because you won't know what it's saying.
Yeah. Balance in all things.
He's looking pretty dead.
How may I help?
Damn.
This is what I get for getting into acclaim. It shall be done.
Will she get back up? I think she's dead. Alright. Dialogue, maybe?
I'm gone.
What are you doing here? Why, my men and I are gathering recruits to teach them about right and wrong. As you can see, they're not always willing, but we'll make them see the light eventually. He eyes you. You'll make a good recruit, I imagine. Tell me more. Gladly. We'll take you to Arcadia and show you the truth. He gestures to his men. Take him. Okay.
I'm gone.
Everybody run away real quick. Trying to lure them away from her, because I don't know what killed her last time. Oh, no, they're gonna kill her.
What's up?
Okay. So you can all beat up that guy.
Yeah.
But you need to run over there and taunt.
Alley dog.
No, they kill her immediately. Okay. Well, if they're all gonna crowd me here, I might as well just take advantage of that fact.
Yes.
Endure. In enduring, grow strong.
Ignis hears you.
Everybody fucking die. Die, 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 die. We could be doing better. Am I hitting myself with my own spells? Like, I think they took damage from... I think I might have hit myself. I'm not clear on friendly fire in this game and what the rules are, and it doesn't really explain very clearly. But then I try to look at the text feed and it's also still hard to tell, honestly. I don't know. But I don't think they necessarily have spells, or... I don't know. I just took a lot of damage very quickly, so I think I did it to myself.
I'm gone. All right.
Aye? Right.
What's up? Okay.
Endure, I shall serve.
Yeah.
I hear your words.
Yes.
Her face is just...
No, not dialogue. Fight.
Ready.
Stop talking to him! I can't start attacking that person because they want to fucking talk. There we go. It took so long for that person to start combat.
What?
I will hear you. I'm hurt. Balance in all things.
Aye, what? A little out of practice, it seems.
I'm hurt.
What's up, Chief?
It is I. Your path is mine.
A little out of practice, it seems.
Valley. Valley.
There we go.
I'm gone.
I seem to have successfully taunted both of the people that were near her so that they wouldn't attack her, and then she survived. If not, I was going to test if I could use raise dead on her or not. It was starting to look pretty hard to actually save her.
I'm gone.
You take the weapons, you take the healing items, weapons, vendor stuff in general, really. Begone rags. The young woman, hair mussed up, clothes disheveled, is trying to smile at you through choking sobs. Thank you. I thank you so. My name is Jessilia. Listen, I must go now, stranger, but again, thank you. No problem. There we go.
Done.
She didn't even get obliterated this time. We should take a nap somewhere.
I'm gone.
Hello, cursed citizen. Do you mind if I sleep in your house? I cannot rest in this area. Wow. Horrible. Horrible hosts. would not return. I'll be leaving a 0-star review on the planes. On the planes. These are surprisingly not very dense little areas. I think about like the way that early zones tend to get a lot of development focus and later zones tend to not. It's just interesting that the I was about to remark on this when I was not even done with this zone yet, just kind of at the beginning of this episode. I was thinking like, wow, I did finish an entire like map last level. Not necessarily all the quests in it, but like I finished exploring it and talking to everyone more or less. At least I think I did. That's a cursed thing to say out loud potentially, and then everyone's freaking out about me being wrong about all the stuff I missed or whatever, but it was such a process to canvas each individual zone of Sigil. Now that we're past Sigil, I imagine a lot of these zones go a lot faster because that's how development tended to be. Marquez looks up from the table as you approach. You hear about Barca's daughter, Jessilia. She is free. She should be back here shortly. He claps you on the shoulder. Go to work. You want the finest... You want the first part of the key that will get you under cursed? Here it is. Such place, eternal justice, had prepared for those rebellious. Go talk to Kitla over there. She's got the second part of the key. Or I can teach you weapons.
Updated my journal. The teachings of Zerthamon, I have become
Axes. Teach me then. I need to go to Korrer in the lower ward to learn any more. Womp womp. You're back, Turns out that I've a use for you after all. You help me, I help you, and we all wind up happy. What is it I have to do?
Updated my journal.
There are two men here, named Crumple Punch and Kester. Crumple Punch is the smith, Kester the distiller. They both owe me a lot of money. One of them owes the other as well, though, and so neither of them is paying me. They're arguing about an inheritance. Get me the legacies they're holding on to. I can bargain with them very effectively then. Failing that, get them to solve their problems with each other. Or kill them, and I'll give you the second part of the key. Will do. Farewell. Want me to steal their inheritance, basically, so that they can negotiate? It's a bit surprising that guy just was able to trust that I totally saved the daughter. Don't worry about it. Think he'd want confirmation on that. What do you want now? I heard there's some trouble brewing between you and your brother. I'd like to help. Oh, you have you? Is my business with my book-learned brother the whole town's gossip, then? Is my younger brother spreading stories about me? Am I to be slandered just 'cause I ain't educated? The planes be against me. He shakes his fist at the sky. Sir, we're indoors. I'm actually interested in clearing the matter up. He looks at you shrewdly. Here's the story, then. Our father was a barmy old bastard, but a wealthy one. He left us his smithy and his distillery when he died, but now my brother's trying to cut me out of the distillery, which always made more coin, and I'm trying to get it back. I got a legacy to prove it, but I ain't so smart with this stuff, and I don't trust anyone in town to help me. You help me, I'll give you some jink, and I'll live by your decision. Alright, I'll need to look your legacy over.
Updated my journal.
Well, alright. I guess you got to study it up in order to make sure it's on the up and up. He passes you a crumpled wad of paper. What? Thanks. I'll let you know what happens. It's one of the most important things you own. Why is it crumpled up? This legacy is inscribed on a wadded up piece of old vellum, creased and soot covered. It has obviously been poured over by someone with very dirty hands. It belongs to Crumple Punch the Smith, and from what you can decipher, it appears that his father was both uneducated and sloppy in his handwriting. This is getting mean. The little you can make out appears to order the division of the smithy and the distillery between the two brothers, but does not provide detail on how the division is to be accomplished. Well, that wasn't very thought out, unfortunately. You gotta assume that everyone's gonna be little shits about it.
In enduring, grow strong.
Spell memorization and hit points. Now you're level 8. Buddy! Fire and ice. 150 feet, instant. 30-foot radius globe. Special saving throw. A sphere of red and blue... A red-blue of fire. Sorry. A red sphere of fire and a blue sphere of ice shall streak forth and quickly strike down the target of your choosing. 2 crystal spheres. Fireball of 3 to 18 damage. Ice ball of 3 to 18 damage. Make big boom, 2 attacks. A song of ice and fire, but on D's nuts. Let's have a rest because everyone's dying.
All right.
And out of spells. And I want to identify my intestines. Normal sentence. You making any You making any progress on that key? You look a little anxious to get moving on this. You'll get it, sure. What's the deal with this key, anyway? It's a key, but it ain't a physical key, if you know what I'm saying. We've got the keys together. When you got the keys together, you come to me, and it unlocks knowledge in my mind. I guess he's being literal. He has, like, mind key. He genuinely has, like, something in his mind that is locked from even him knowing.
Lend me strength.
I'm gone.
May my faith lend me strength.
Identify spell. Intestinal phylactery invokes heal. Special. +9 to base hit points, +2 to armor class. Damn. And anyone can wear it apparently, but it's my intestines, so. This ropey mass of bloody intestines is yours. Ravel pulled them quickly and painlessly out of your body when she reverted to Morte during your conversation in the black barbed maze. The fluids surrounding these intestines have congealed into a slick resin, and holding them is like holding a dry, rubbery cord. You have to admit it makes you uncomfortable to see them outside your body. Yeah, I've already read all this. Ravel, this part, it's changed because of the identification eventually. Ravel, Marta, whoever that insane hag was, mentioned that these intestines would serve as a powerful charm. Looks like when they're wrapped around one's wrist like a phylactery. Is that how you wear phylacteries? What? They give the wearer a portion of your immortal endurance, increasing the person's pain threshold and armor class. Furthermore, you may call upon this phylactery's power to fully heal a target 3 times. Even when the ability is exhausted, the intestines will still remain. You have to confess, however, no matter what blessing these intestines bestow, they look pretty darn gross when worn as a bracelet. That is a lot of hit points. And some good AC. I find it strange that I saved this guy's daughter from slavery, and he not only does not give me a discount or anything, he doesn't even acknowledge that it happened. In the following conversation with him, he doesn't even thank me. He's just like, yeah, you'll get that imaginary key thing, whatever.
All right.
I believe in you. Welcome back to Malico, brothers. What can I do for you today? Your brother sent me. He says he wants a negotiation about the inheritance between you and your father. Oh, he did he? Well, I'll be sure your reward is more handsome if you decide my way. Tell you what, you get his legacy from him, study it, and convince him that you'll arbitrate it. You'll get a nice reward, too. How's that sound? I'll need your copy of the legacy to look over. He looks at you suspiciously, and then relents. If it'll get it done faster and better for me, then all right, here. He passes it over to you. This legacy is inscribed in a carefully folded piece of well-tended old vellum. It belongs to Kester the Distiller. From what you can decipher, it appears that his father was both uneducated and sloppy in his handwriting. The little you can make out appears to suggest that the two brothers devote themselves to increasing their wealth by building the businesses. And here the ink smudges into unreadability. The rest of the document does not provide detail on how the division is to be accomplished. What? This is supposed to be well kept and it's still unreadable? Like, you can have a second draft, bud. I got your brother to agree to a binding negotiation, will you? Well, Damn, alright. Look over our legacies and tell us how you've decided. So you can choose one of them arbitrarily when they're that's clearly not the intent, or just steal it. The two of you should split the money down the middle. It's clear that your father wanted it this way. He splutters. But, that's just, but... He sighs. Alright. I accept your award on this. Just don't expect any good treatment from me on this. Get out of my shop. He tosses you a bag of coin, a sour expression on his face. I promised you this and you'll have it. Take it.
Updated my journal.
And now he hates me. You can't just bribe me into doing what you want. I'm a contrarian.
Done.
Getting through these 5 quests is looking like it's going to be real quick. The quickest I've ever done like any quest chain at this rate. She sighs. Thanks for solving this thing, but... Look, I have a lot of planning to do. Just let me give you the key and we'll get the call it even, alright? Alright. She concentrates for a moment and her voice takes on another, deeper tone as she intones these words. Here, their prison ordained in utter darkness. She pauses and speaks normally. For the third part of the key, go talk to Nabat over there. She yawns mightily. I'm exhausted. Take this, and leave me alone for a time. I need to think about my next step here.
Updated my
They're a
journal.
mage trainer. Nabat? There you are. So, you're back. You want to get the third part of the key? Yes. The caretaker of the town dump is a man named Kais. Scuttlebutt is that he's got plenty of gold hidden under his floorboards, and that there's a gang of ruffians who are planning to take it from him. I got my reasons that they don't. Go talk to Kais and get the story from him. Do it, and I'll give you the key. And if you're interested, I can show you some tricks of stealth.
Updated my
The
journal.
first 3 characters you meet are also the 3 class trainers to re-establish the ability to swap classes in a new setting. So we might never go back to the other place for all I know. Or we might not go there for a long time at least, was what the game at least was suggesting. Have you come for enlightenment? Wisdom? For... Oh, it's you. He seems vaguely disappointed. I heard that you were having trouble with a group of thugs. Where in it is the man? A leader of lice, a collector of sins. He tells me I have coin, that I should give it to him, but my wealth lies solely in my heart and my faith. I have told him this. I fear he does not believe. Go, convince him of this, please. He stands in Inner Cursed, on the southern side, near the wagons. Where? Well, I only know where Cursed is and where Cursed is. Where's Inner Cursed? This place is called Cursed. I guess, is the other map called Inner Cursed when I press M? Or the wagons? Well, I don't believe I see wagons here, so... Have at eat and whatnot. Ah, wagons.
I'm gone.
It's another one of those people that looks like a skeleton man, but you look up closer, then maybe not. You see a burly thug. His face is scarred and creased with countless tales of violence, and his voice comes like gravel scraping over a seabed. What do you want, Burke? I've come to talk to you about Kais, the dump caretaker. Ah, has the poor little man heard we coming for his money? He scratches himself. You go back and tell him he's giving it up, or he's a dead man. Go on now. I had a few questions first. I ain't a stinking tout. You want someone to answer questions, ask someone who cares. I don't. Now get out of here before I put my boys on you. You're gonna put your boys on me? Are you speaking euphemistically, or he's just gone? What is happening? There's like screaming cat noise. Oh, this is just, oh, it's just the cockfight with the dinosaurs. Go in here?
All right.
Guess he's just gone. I failed my intimidation check.
Chief, you watch your back here, okay? This place is filled with backstabbers.
This place is full of backstabbers, as opposed to any other place in the world I've ever been to? I've been attacked way less in the street ever since I got past the first 20 hours. Oh, here they come. Everyone's having a pathing struggle. Old man, sending others to do your work. Dirty play, old man. You'll pay for that. Is that him? Oh no, he's being attacked.
Word, Chief.
You. Litany of curses. You. Stab him. You. Stab him.
How may I help?
You. Prayer. You. Fireball. You. Get back in the fight. Oh. Wow, look at how many people got enchanted by prayer. That affected like everybody.
Done.
Well, y'all weren't so tough, were ya? The irony of him having a scroll of friends. Maybe you should have cast that. You saved my life. Kai seems vaguely stupefied that this would happen in Cursed. I owe you much. Should you ever require healing, come seek me. I will provide what assistance I can. Excuse me, I must go sit down.
All right.
Easy peasy.
All right.
Nava gives you a huge smile as you walk in. I hear you're done. That means you get the third part of the key. His eyes blaze for just a moment, and the verse tolls forth. Their portion set. When his eyes return to normal, he shrugs. Not much of a verse, I'm afraid, but it'll have to do. Thanks for your help. The next portion of the key is with Dallin. He's the one with the young female friend over there. Or I could train you in some thieving tricks.
Updated my journal.
I'm shocked the character named Nabbit is a thief. Never could have guessed that. Is it all the way over here?
Aye.
I'm gone. I'm gone.
This painting, on a velvet background, is poorly rendered and fuzzy. Looking carefully at it, you think it might be a woman. You want the key, don't you? That's right. What do I have to do for it?
Updated my journal.
It's simplicity itself. One of the city leaders is having a bit of political difficulty, shall we say. One of his enemies on the city council is causing him some trouble. Go talk to him about it. See what you can do to help him out. His name is Anisius. He's a Githyanki, and you'll find him near the gate to Carcery in the center of town. Let me ask you a few questions about that. Is he a friend of yours? Are you looking for a particular outcome to this? His smirk grows. Let's just say that I trust your discretion. You'll see what I mean. Okay. He's just like, good luck, have fun, you'll figure it out. I believe in you.
Done.
Going way back up to here. Wow, I'm the slowest character.
Done.
Why do you trouble me so? A friend told me you were in need of help. His intensity doubles. What have you heard? Simply that you were having difficulties with a political enemy. His eyes widen for just a fraction of a second and narrow again. I see. And are you going to help me? Depends on what you need from me. It is of a delicate nature. A rival requires education. You won't need to kill her, if that makes you squeamish. I'll do it then. This is what you must do. The woman, Siaba, she has been selling her influence to the highest bidder, undercutting my position with the burgher of this town. I wish you to humiliate her. All you need to do is tell the captain of the guards that she has attempted to hire you and attack me. Hire you to attack me. And you shall be rewarded. You can find her, if you desire, near the administration building. Selling her influence to the highest bidder.
All right.
Back so soon? I have no time for your questions. Eh. to murder. Is that even what he said? It could be an implication, potentially. I'm curious what she'll say. I spoke with Anesius. He had an interesting proposition. He's plotting some sort of defamation of me again, isn't he? What will it take to reverse his latest trick? How about if I double whatever he's paying you? I'm not given any particular reason to prefer one of them over the other. They're both really rude to me up front. Alright, you've got a deal. Then go do whatever it was he asked you to do to me, but switch our roles, I'll see you rewarded handsomely.
My journal.
I've been offered double, but I don't know what single was. So double what? One of the officials of this town has asked me to murder another of them. I thought I'd better warn you. He shakes his head. I might look stupid to you, but Burke, I ain't getting involved in political squabbles. I value my job and my life. Take it to the captain. He's over by the Midtown gate, right before you head through to the other part of town. Well.
All right.
Oh, there is a captain in here. You see a crisp, militarily efficient man, dressed in the outfit of a cursed guard, but he seems even more authoritative. He turns a contemplative eye to you. What do you want? One of the officials of this town has asked me to murder another of them. I thought I'd better warn you. I want you to arrest me? Anesius asked me to frame Siaba, who asked me to do the same to Anesius. They're both corrupt. Both of them, eh? Good. They should solidify my control in the city. They'll be gone before you know it. My thanks, stranger. Wait, I don't know if I like the idea of you solidifying control. You guys are like slavers, aren't you? It does say guard, not harmonium, so I'm not clear for sure. Kind of want to meet Carl before I tell on Roberta. But I don't see a lot of justifying murder. I've not been able to get inside yet. I'd like to see the person in charge. The person in charge, whatever for. I can't actually say any further. Alright.
My skills have increased.
And we're getting some experience. All of his fighting is better now, the end.
I'm gone.
I'm making so many friends. I told on everyone.
All right.
I hope I did the kind of thing that you in your smarmy smartassiness was hoping for, because I heard all about your fine work, friend. That was an interesting little turnaround. How'd you like curse politics, He quaffs his ale. Here's my payment from my end. His voice darkens, taking on an almost ritualistic tone, as far removed from gods and light of heaven. His voice normalizes, and he says, for the final portion of the key, talk to Dona Crisho over there.
Updated my journal.
All the way back over here. The old lady that doesn't want to talk to me. When you approach her this time, her gaze locks onto yours with determination. She rasps out, "You're the one wanting to get underground, aye? You'll need to do Donna Keisho a favor before she gives you her piece of the key. There's a fiend locked up here in town. I needs him freed." She presses a scroll into your hands before you have a chance to react. Why? Because it's mine. Because I sacrificed too much for it. Because they took it from me, and hid it from me, and locked it away, and no one would ever help me when it was all I ever wanted for myself. Her voice grows cunning. But now I have knowledge you need, and you'll never get it unless you let Agril Shanak go. How do I know it won't go on a rampage? A little smile fills her eyes, one of the most poisonous smiles you've ever seen. That's not a problem that concerns me. You cut your own deals with the fiend. I just want him freed. What do I have to do? Find the grain silo in town. Find the pentagram inscribed into the floor. Use that scroll nearby, and when Agril Shanak appears, free it. Make whatever bargains you like with it, but set it free. I don't care what you do then.
Updated my journal.
Okay. What if I free it and then I kill it? Don't care what I do. That is a very open offer.
Done. I'm gone.
This seems dangerous. You see an empty pentagram. The air in it is dry and cold. A feeling of great evil permeates the area. Examine the scroll of Donna Keisho. Hi! You look weird. 60,000 experience. The air darkens for a moment, and there is a sense of wind rushing through your head and heart. When your vision clears, a towering fiend stands before you. You see a huge creature. It stands over 15 feet in height. Its massive torso sprouts 4 arms, 2 that end in pincers and 2 with clawed hands. The head is dog-like, with sharp fangs and violet eyes. It gazes at you steadily. Greetings! The creature's gaze never wavers as it continues to stare at you. Finally, you feel a tugging in your mind and a voice speaks in your head. Greetings to you as well, human. I am Agril Shanak. Why are you here? I had some questions. Questions? This amuses me. You may ask. Who are you? I, as stated, am Agril Shanak. What more do you need to know? What are you? Some call me a fiend, some a friend. I am Agril Shanak. I am Tanari. I have achieved my status through hard work, treachery, blood, and fear. I am a creature of nightmare. He falls silent. Who calls you fiend? The ignorant who cannot see beyond fear and prejudice. It is their short-sightedness that causes them to label me such. Who calls you friend? Those who desire power often see me as a means to an end. It is they who call me friend. That's a vague answer. Ah, but it is an answer nonetheless. He leans towards you. It is the only answer I will give you. What can you tell me about Cursed? You hear laughing within your head. I am not a native here. I cannot speak with any authority on the subject of Cursed. To me, it is a prison, nothing more. What can you tell me about Donna Keisho? I know nothing of her other than the fact that she is my summoner. This you already know. You hold the scroll. He points a clawed finger at the parchment Don Akisho gave you. Why did she summon you? I do not know. I was intercepted before I arrived. We never spoke. He falls silent. Who intercepted you? I do not know. My captor has not chosen to reveal his or her presence. Don Akisho sent me to free you. What's in it for me if I do? My gratitude will know no bounds. I will lay the plains themselves at your feet. Free me. I need something more concrete than words. If you can't deliver, I'll just be leaving. Very well. You feel his eyes boring into you as he thinks. I will grant you a magical weapon. A weapon of great power. A weapon to bring your foes to their knees. I will grant you Heart Grinder. Heart Grinder? Yes. A weapon dear to me, but one I would sacrifice for my freedom. What say you? Will you free me for Heart Grinder? Yes, tell me how. Probably cursed. He points a clawed finger at the edge of the pentagram. Simply break the diagram by erasing a small portion. He looks at you, his eyes boring into your skull. Break the pentagram. You kneel, touch the diagram, and a surge of energy washes up your arm. With a single stroke, you erase a part of it. Just as quickly, the energy fades and you hear a cry of triumph within your mind. Free, at last. I'll take Heart Grinder now. Yes. I will abide. Oh, it's even an axe. Perfect. Unless it's bad. I will abide by our bargain, human. The weapon is yours and free, and freedom is mine. A fair trade. He glares at you for a moment, then a rusty axe appears in his hand. He offers it to you. It looks like nothing, but it is powerful. You have done me a great service, and out of gratitude I will not slay you. He points a clawed finger at you. Know this, however. If we ever meet again, you shall rue the day. Farewell. What possible consequences will there be for this? Ha 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 ha. A weak battle axe? The edge of this axe is dull, and it looks as if it hasn't been sharpened in years. A thick layer of rust has been formed where the blade meets the axe handle. It needs to be identified. We'll have to work on that. Oops, I hit the Windows key.
I'm gone.
That was like 5 feet away. You've come, hey fair trader. Let's see if I can give you a fair trade in return. Identify this piece of trash. Oh my god! 1 billion damage, please. Okay. I wish I could compare directly. So this is 2 to 9 slashing, plus 1 enchanted, plus 1 Thaco. Not a huge deal. 3 to 10 slashing, plus 3 enchanted, 1 to 6 electrical damage, plus 2 Thaco. Okay, everything is directly better, and also there's more things on top of that. And it's not cursed? Ah, fuck. A single teardrop of the wielder's blood, applied at the border where the axe meets the handle, is sufficient to awaken Heartgrinder. Once applied, the drop of blood freckles across the blade and handle, giving it a dull red radiance. The glow from Heartgrinder pulses, matching the heartbeat of its wielder. No matter the target, Heartgrinder is a powerful weapon, capable of tearing through nearly any defenses. Against targets with blood running in their veins, whether their own or another's, vampires beware, Heartgrinder inflicts additional damage. Every stroke also smashes the target's heart, no matter what location the axe struck. Well, that seems like a problem. For everyone involved, really? I think does a nightmarish amount of damage. But at what cost? What is my alignment? Has it changed ever? Still neutral good. The most boring kind of man you can be. Get through some of my filler items. Don't want that to build up too much. Alright. We pretty much did the entire story arc in one go real quick. Next episode, we'll find out about this key.